Welcome back to the Rundown, everyone. I'm your host, Nick Simonson. Great to be back with you here as deer seasons are winding down. You've got some great late season pheasant hunts and some other upland game that are available, but many of you, like me, are looking forward to that first ice. Now, obviously, Runnings has all of the tools you need to get out there and have a successful on-ice season, from line and rods and reels right on up to those augers, those ice houses, and all of the components that you need to put together a successful trip when we get started here in December and early January across Runnings territory. But while you're looking at that first ice, there's some very important factors to take into consideration, and Runnings has the tools that you need to make sure your ice outings are safe ones, especially at first ice. Before you go into Runnings, it's important to check the safety of the ice on the lakes throughout your region. Now check in and make sure those temperatures have been nice and low. 0 to 10 degrees is going to have that good solid ice formation. And remember that clear, perfectly formed ice is going to be much stronger than that ice that's a little murky or gray or dirty looking. And as you step out, know that you're going to want to have that 4 inches of ice to be certain that you have the safety for traveling on foot. Check in with your local agency and make sure that you check out the depths of ice that are best for you, whether it's foot travel, travel on a snowmobile or an ATV, a small car, or a pickup truck. Check into those depths and make sure that those are in place before you venture out. When you do venture out for the first time, stop in at your local Runnings to have the safety gear that you need in order to have a safe trip. First and foremost, a pair of ice picks. You want to have the kinds that wrap around your neck that are soft plastic and float so that you can drive them in the ice in case you break through. That is the #1 life-saving tool. If you go through, it's difficult to grab that ice, and Runnings can get you set up with a pair of inexpensive and life-saving tools in the form of ice picks that will get you out of a chilly situation. Additionally, when you're walking, a lot of that ice is pretty slick, very clean, and in many cases isn't going to have snow on it for grip. So you're going to want to invest in a pair of creepers, whether it's from well-known brands like Yak Trax or from HT. You want to have something on your boots that's going to give you the grip on the ice so that you don't slip and fall and say break a leg or injure your arm or have some other sort of fall-related injury. Runnings has the equipment for your boots and shoes so that you have the traction to get out there on the ice. Now additionally, you're going to want to stay warm. Runnings has all of the top-end suits to keep you warm, to keep you waterproof, and to keep you set when you get out on the ice for a long day of fishing. So put these safety tools together, stop in at your local Runnings, and again, the staff is there to help you gauge out how ice conditions are setting up in your area. And the folks in the hunting and fishing department will be able to guide you as to what lakes and sloughs are in good shape for ice fishing and those areas where you might need to be careful. There are areas of Runnings territory that operate with aerated lakes because the lakes are so shallow, they need that aeration to keep going. So Runnings will help point you in the right direction when it comes to dangerous areas, areas of moving water like aerators, culverts, or other obstructions that keep water moving and don't allow for solid ice formation. Now, it's not the end-all be-all. Please use common sense. Have that safety gear, especially those ice picks, especially those cleats on your boots, so that you can have a safe entry into this season's ice fishing once your hunting season has concluded and you're ready to get out there. Stop in at your local Runnings for all of this safety gear and have a great ice season. For the Rundown, I'm Nick Simonson. Good fishing to you.